Good morning, everyone. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on something everyone dreams of: financial freedom. Whether you're aiming to escape the 9-to-5 grind, pursue your passions without worrying about money, or simply secure a comfortable future, the journey from zero to wealth can feel like an impossible climb. But here's the thing: financial freedom is possible for anyone. I'm going to share with you the exact roadmap I followed, step by step, from starting with almost nothing to building wealth, including the insights, mindsets, and actionable strategies that helped me. These steps are realistic and practical, and best of all, they don't require you to have a huge starting capital. So if you're ready to start creating wealth from scratch, buckle up. Let's dive in. Step 1. Shifting to a wealth-building mindset. If there's one thing that separates people who achieve financial freedom from those who don't, it's the mindset. When I started out, I realized that wealth isn't just about making money. It's about how you think about money. A lot of people see money as something they need to earn, spend, and repeat. But I learned early on that wealthy people think about money differently. They see it as a tool, a resource to leverage and grow. So how can you adopt this wealth-building mindset? Start by viewing every dollar as potential seed money. Even small amounts, like $10, can be reinvested or saved. And over time, these small amounts build a foundation. Another mindset shift I adopted was focusing on long-term gains rather than short-term satisfaction. Instead of buying the latest gadget, I started thinking about what that money could do for me in the future. Step 2. Setting clear, achievable financial goals. It's easy to say, "I want to be wealthy," but without a clear goal, it's just a dream. What does wealth mean to you? Does it mean having $100,000 in savings? Does it mean being debt-free? Or maybe it's earning enough passive income to cover your monthly expenses. The first step in my financial roadmap was defining my goals, and I suggest you do the same. To make this work, set both short-term and long-term goals. For example, a short-term goal might be saving $1,000 as an emergency fund, while a long-term goal could be buying a house or retiring early. Once your goals are set, break them down into smaller, actionable steps. It's easy to feel lost without a clear direction, so these goals will serve as your compass, guiding each financial decision. Step 3. Building a budget that works for you. I know budgeting isn't glamorous, but it's essential. To go from $0 to wealth, you have to manage what you already have, no matter how small it is. The key is creating a budget that works for you, not one that feels restrictive. When I first started budgeting, I used a simple approach called the 50/30/20 rule. Here's how it works. 50% of your income goes to needs like rent and groceries, 30% goes to wants like dining out or entertainment, and 20% goes to savings or debt repayment. This allowed me to cover my essentials, enjoy life a little, and still put money aside. As I got more serious about wealth building, I adjusted this rule, saving more aggressively. Find a method that you can stick with, whether it's the 50/30/20 rule or something else. The point is to create a plan that makes your money work for you. Step 4. Tackling debt with a strategic plan. Debt can be one of the biggest roadblocks on the path to financial freedom. When I started, I had some credit card debt and a small student loan, and I knew these had to go before I could make any real progress. The mistake many people make is thinking they can't build wealth until they're debt-free. But in reality, you can tackle debt and build wealth at the same time. Here's the strategy I used. I focused on paying off high-interest debt first, like credit cards, while making minimum payments on other loans. Once I cleared the high-interest debt, I moved on to lower-interest debt, like my student loans. This method, often called the avalanche method, saves you more money in the long run compared to the snowball method, which focuses on paying off smaller debts first. If you have manageable debt, balance your efforts between debt repayment and saving. Debt might feel overwhelming, but with a focused plan, you can overcome it without stalling your wealth-building journey. Step 5. creating multiple streams of income. A huge turning point in my journey was creating additional streams of income. Relying on one income stream is risky. If something happens to that income, you're back to square one. Millionaires understand this well, and they diversify. For me, this started with side hustles. I looked at skills I already had, things like writing, editing, and even tutoring. Start with something manageable that fits your schedule. Side hustles won't make you a millionaire overnight, but they're a valuable way to build wealth over time. Once your side income grows, you can reinvest it in other areas like stocks or property, which we'll get to next. Step 6. Building an emergency fund. If there's one thing that can derail your financial freedom, it's unexpected expenses. Medical bills, car repairs, or job loss. These can all set you back financially. Early in my journey, I set aside a small emergency fund, and it made all the difference when life threw unexpected costs my way. The rule of thumb is to have 3 to 6 months worth of expenses saved. Step 7. Investing wisely and learning about compounding. Once I had a handle on budgeting, debt, and emergency funds, I took the plunge into investing. Here's where the magic of compounding comes in. Compounding is like your best friend on the path to wealth. When you invest, the returns you earn begin to generate more returns. Step 8. Leveraging tax advantages. When I began investing, I quickly realized that taxes could eat away at my returns if I wasn't careful. Wealthy people know how to leverage tax advantages to build wealth, and you can do it too, even with a modest income. For example, I invested in tax-advantaged accounts like a 401k and an IRA. These accounts allow your investments to grow tax-free or tax-deferred, which can significantly boost your returns over time. Step 9. Building a network of supportive people. On the journey to financial freedom, surrounding yourself with the right people is invaluable. You want to be around people who inspire you, who understand your goals, and who are supportive of your journey. I found mentors, both online and in my life, who had achieved what I was aiming for. Step 10. Maintaining discipline and consistency. We're often taught to look for shortcuts, but the real secret to wealth is consistency. Building wealth isn't about making one big decision. It's about the small, consistent actions you take every day. I didn't go from $0 to financial freedom overnight. It was a process of sticking to my budget, growing my income, investing regularly, and keeping my spending in check. And there you have it, my complete roadmap from $0 to wealth. This journey has been full of challenges, but with each step, I've become more confident, more knowledgeable, and ultimately, financially free. If you found this roadmap helpful, please subscribe and hit the like button to help others discover it too. And let me know in the comments, what's one thing you'll start doing today to get closer to financial freedom? Let's all keep moving forward on this journey, one step at a time. Thank you so much for tuning in, and here's to your road to wealth.